Hey, I'm Josh, and today I'm gonna do some retail arbitrage. That's right, you guessed it. What is retail arbitrage? That's when you buy a product at a retail store and then you resell that product somewhere else to make a profit. So what store am I going to? I just pulled up to Kohl's. I did a Kohl's video about a month or two ago where I bought a bunch of pants and some shirts and a bunch of jeans, and I resold a lot of that stuff on Amazon and made some money. So it's Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna do another Kohl's video because Kohls.com, they got a bunch of coupons and they're running a bunch of sales. And on top of that, I believe a lot of people have Monday off and a lot of people even had Friday off. So I think it's gonna be a big shopping weekend. And because of that, I think Kohl's is gonna be trying to get rid of a lot of their older inventory. So there might be some discounted stuff that's 60, 70, 80, maybe 90% off. Who knows what I'm gonna find in there. So I'm gonna take you inside, I'm gonna scan a bunch of stuff with my Amazon seller app and show you exactly what I'm looking at and exactly whether or not I think something's gonna be profitable or not. So let's go inside and check it out. Okay, so the first thing I'm looking at here in the men's section are a bunch of Hager slacks that have been marked down. You can see they've been marked down a bunch of times. Now they're 80% off at $11 a pair. So let's give these a scan with the Amazon seller app. Okay, so you can see the buy box price is $31.11, which is the buy it now price on Amazon, which is pretty good. Sales rank is 170,000-ish, so that's okay. And the offers here, we're looking at new prime, so you can see the lowest one is $30.73, and then there's Amazon at $31.11 with the buy box price, and there's a few more that go up from there. So the next thing I'll do is I'll open up an app called Profit Bandit to take a better look at this item. Now you don't need this app, you can just use the Amazon seller app based on what we've just seen, but I like this app because it has a built-in Keepa chart and a sales history rank chart. Okay, so you can see that's the product there. And here's the sales rank history chart, which will show us whether it's actually selling over the last 90 days. See all these spikes and jumps here? That means it's actually selling pretty consistently here. And you can see there's 4 FBA sellers on the listing there that we saw. So we scroll over and you can take a look at them here. Amazon's on there for $31.11. And here's the Keepa chart. You can see this product is selling for between about $30 and $37 here. It's kind of blurry, but that's what it's selling for the last 90 days. Okay, so down here we type in our buy price. So we're getting it for, it's $11, but we're really gonna get it for about $10 with the Memorial Day discount. So we'll put in $10 here. And if we sell it for $30.72, which would undercut the lowest buy box price, that gives us a profit of $10.43. So if you click this button here, it'll break down all the fees that you have to pay on Amazon. The sell price, FBA fulfillment, inbound shipping, 30-day storage, so on and so forth. So we'll make about $10 on those. And the cool thing is they had a bunch of them. They had 10 pairs of these, of this style, this Hager Active Urban Pant. Here's a tan one, here's a lighter tan one, and here's like a gray or blue, and there's another tan one there, and there's a black pair. So they got 11 of those total. I'm gonna pick up all of them because they range from about depending on the size and the color, they had about a $9 to $12 profit on each one of those. So I'm gonna pick those up. Okay, Okay, so the next thing that caught my eye was a little clearance section in the center of the men's aisle. It had a bunch of random stuff on it. So I scanned a bunch of stuff on it, and there's a game here called Ultimate Pub Trivia, and they're selling it for $9.99. So let's flip it over here and find the UPC. And if I can, okay, there it is. It's on the side. Okay, so let's open the Amazon seller app and give it a scan here. Okay, so the buy box price is $28.98 and the sales rank is $119,000, which isn't too bad. Anything under $150,000 is not terrible. So we can check the offers here, and we're only looking at new and prime. So if you want to, you can hit this button here. Okay, so yep, $28.99 is the lowest price, and there's a couple there. And it just kind of goes up from there. Okay, there's quite a few people on this listing, but it's a game, so that makes sense. So let's open up Profit Bandit here and scan it. Okay, so yeah, there's the sales rank, 113,000. It's acceptable. And here's the sales. Okay, it's moving pretty good. You can see all these jumps on the sales history rank chart. It's moving pretty consistently out the door. Okay, wow, there's a lot of people on this listing here. There's a lot. But, okay, so let's check the Keepa chart here over the last 90 days. Okay, so it's jumping around a little bit. Jumping between like 23, 25, and 30. But a lot of times it's up on that 30 mark range, $29, $28, $30 range. So if we got this for $9.99, we're really going to get it for about $8 with the discount. And if we beat the buy box price, so that gives us a profit of $9.37 if we sell it for $28.98 and undercut the buy box price. So you click that button there and it breaks down all the fees. So that's a pretty good pickup. They had 2 of those, so I'm going to get both of those. I think those will sell. Okay, so I'm over in the men's activewear section, and they've got some Under Armour stuff here that's been pretty heavily discounted. You can see it was $60, now it's $24. So let's go ahead and scan it with the Amazon seller app. Okay, you can see the buy box price there is $60 flat, and the sales rank isn't great at 250,000-ish. So let's take a look at the new Prime offers. You can see, yeah, there's one for $60, another one for $60, then Amazon's on it for $60 as well. And there's a few more, it kind of just goes up from there. So we have to price it lower than Amazon because they almost always get the buy box price. So we'll open up Profit Bandit and we'll give it a scan here. Okay, so you can see the sales rank, yeah, 250,000-ish. Here's the sales rank history chart, and you can see this does sell. It's selling about maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 a month here. And we're going into spring and the golf season, so I believe it'll pick up. And you can see there's 4 listings. So what are we gonna get this for? $24, but we're really gonna get it for about $22 with the discount. Okay, so we'd make about $24, $25 on this. If we sold it for $59.98, and break down the fees here, I don't know why I keep showing you that, but you get the idea. So let's take a look at the Keepa chart here. Okay, so it's blurry, but you can see it's very consistently selling for $60. And the cool thing is they had, like the pants, the Hager pants, they had a bunch of different styles that are almost the same, just different colors, but the same style, and they're marked down to the same price, $60 down to $24. So they had a couple. So I think I'm going to pick up both of those. That's not a bad pickup. Okay, so I was over in the women's section looking at pants. So I found some things here, let's go over it, that look profitable to me. So here's a pair of Lee women's jeans for $11. Let's give it a scan with the Amazon seller app. Oh, whoop, that's not the right thing. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. So the buy box price is $37.50, and the sales rank is nice and low at $11.49. And if we're getting it for $11, that's a good price. So let's check out the new prime sellers, $37.50 and $37.99. So let's open up Profit Bandit and scan it. Okay, the main page here. Yep, the sales rank is nice and low. And the sales rank history chart, you can see these jumps and spikes. This product is selling. It's selling fairly consistently. And you can see there's two FBA sellers up here. $37.50 is the lowest one. Let's check the Keep a chart here. Okay, the price is kind of jumping around a bit, but we're on the low end right now. It's a little blurry of 37-ish. So if we got these for $11, we'd make about $15 on these. So that's a pretty good pickup. And I got a bunch of other pairs here. There's another pair of Lees for $7.50. They're kind of in the same boat. They had about a $15 profit. There's another pair for $10. And there's another one for another 10 pair. And there's a bunch in there.
Just left the Kohl, so let's go over some numbers. So I ended up getting 22 items in there. There was a lot of khakis, some Under Armour activewear, a couple games, and some more pants. So I ended up spending $251.21. And the total I saved, oh my gosh, I saved, according to the receipt anyway, I saved $826.20. I don't know if you can see it there where my finger is. It doesn't matter. I didn't really save that much. It's just an illusion. No one's ever really paid the MSRP price on a lot of this stuff. But the total profit I should get out of that stuff is about $352. So that's about a $15 to $16 profit per item in there. I did pretty well. And I also ended up getting $45 in Kohl's cash because for every $25 I spent, I got $5 in Kohl's cash. So I can bring that back in a couple weeks and just do the same thing in a different Kohl's, looking for stuff to flip on Amazon. So there's really not too much more I can show you as far as what to do when you're in the store. You just go into the Kohl's, you're looking for clearance signs, you're looking at the clearance section, and you're looking for stuff that's cheap and brands that you know that you can resell. It's really not that complicated. I showed you my thought process and what I was looking at inside the apps and how I make profit doing this stuff. So you can do this too. That's really all I got. I'm Josh, and that's what I did today. I'll see you next time.